everyone, I'm Jeanyeo and today I'm going to be finally doing my 2000 subscribers special. It hasn't been that long since I've hit 2000, but I think it's been 3 months since I've hit 1000. And I meant to do a 1000 subscribers special before I hit 2000, but I haven't been able to go do a public cover. So I'm just going to do this Q&A as a 1000 and 2000 subscribers special. I asked you guys last week to leave me any questions that you have that you would like me to answer. So I'll be answering every single one of them today. I'm very thankful to anyone who left comments for me because I was honestly expecting nobody to leave anything. So thank you guys so much for that. So we'll go on with the first question. Do you like BTS, and if you do, who is your bias? Who is your BTS bias and who is your ultimate bias? So I think if you follow me on any of my social media, which is always linked in the description, and I'll put it up on the screen here if you guys are wondering, but if you follow me on any of those and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, I think you'll know that I do like BTS. A little self-promo here, but if you follow me on Twitter or Tumblr, you'll be able to see my BTS fan art that I do. You won't be able to see it on my Twitter because my Twitter is flooded with retweets right now, but if you go into my Tumblr, you'll be able to see all of my BTS fan art that I've done in like the past 2 or 3 years, I think. I'll put up a couple on the screen right now as like previews, but yes, just a little self-promo if you want to go check that out. But to answer your question, yes, I do like BTS. My bias is Jungkook, and he's also my ultimate bias. Who are your biased groups? So like I just mentioned, BTS is one. They're my top favorite group right now. And then after BTS, I'd say 17, 101, VIX. Those three I'd say I follow the most after BTS, but I do like a lot of other groups, mainly boy groups. I don't follow that many female like girl groups, but I mostly just listen to their music rather than actually like follow their like promotions and all that kind of stuff. But I do like a ton of different K-pop groups because it's been a while since I've entered the fandom. Basically the point is I like a lot of groups. Hi, these are my questions. What are your favorite groups in K-pop? Just answer that. What are your favorite songs and where are you from? Greetings from Spain. My favorite songs? That's a little hard because there's so many songs obviously out. I'd say I kind of just follow what's trending, but if you give me any BTS song, I can tell you that I'll like it. But I'd say on my like playlist right now, you would probably find a lot of BTS and SHINee currently. And I am from Virginia in the States. Do you like anime? I do like anime. I'm not really into it as much as I used to a couple years ago, but I do like anime. I haven't really watched like a proper like anime for a while now, but I do really like Japanese animation films and movies, and I'd really like to watch more once I kind of figure out some to watch. How old are you and how are you introduced to K-pop? How did you get into it? I'm actually really interested in this one because I want to know how old you guys think I am, because I'm told all the time that I look a lot older than I really am, so I'm just curious to know if you guys think the same. Probably do. But I am 15 years old, I'm turning 16 in August, and a lot of people always tell me that I look at least 18. I've gotten like 21 before, so I just want to know, leave me down in the comments how old you guys think I am. A lot of people tell me that I look more mature and I act more mature for my age, so that just combined makes me look a lot older than I really am, so I just want to know how old you guys think I am. Let me know. I got into K-pop back in 2010, and I came across 2PM's Heartbeat, and that was like the first song that like really piqued my interest in K-pop, but the like group that like really secured my place in the K-pop fandom was SHINee. They were like my very first like group that I had like was a really big fan of, and I'm still a really big fan of them too right now. but Jeanyeo was like really like the very first group. I have two questions. When did you start dancing to K-pop? And how are you so good at dancing? Thank you so much for your second question, but I started dancing to K-pop around the same time that I got into K-pop, so back in 2010. So that was when I was like 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old. But at the time, after I'd gotten kind of into K-pop, I saw Wonder Girl's Tell Me, and that was my like first ever K-pop song that I danced to. I've never taken any kind of dance class in my life before that. Like I have no dance background whatsoever, like in an academy or like a school or whatever. But just like watching it, I just like followed the movements and stuff. And that was like what kind of got me like interested in dancing. So then I would just keep following other girl group dances and stuff, and then I just kept doing dances over and over again, and then I ended up starting my channel back in 2015. So then in 2015 I kind of just wanted to upload videos for fun, and then a lot of you guys seemed to really like it, so I kept uploading, and that's how I got here now. How to be a good dancer like you? Thank you so much for your question. I'll take it as a compliment. Just practice, practice, practice. What made you start dancing? Do you have any tips for those who are wanting to start a dance channel? So like I mentioned earlier, I got into K-pop dancing in 2010. Everything that I've learned so far is completely self-taught because I only just recently started attending an academy for dance, and that's only just for like a year. But for tips to start a dance channel, I'll mainly focus these tips on solo dancers since I am solo myself. But I'd say as a solo, it's really important to put as much power and strength as you can in your moves, and especially like expressions too. I still lack a lot with expressions, but I'd say those are like really important things to keep in mind when you're doing a dance cover if you're doing it alone, because with a like dance group or dance team, there's multiple people, so people just kind of watch it as like one whole. But with a soloist, everyone's just watching you, so it's like that much more pressure to like keep up with. So I'd say really work on like having clean movements and like keeping up like the strength and like stamina in your dances. And then of course expressions are super important, especially in K-pop dances, so I'd really recommend practicing your expressions. I'm still practicing my expressions because I'm normally not that expressive, besides like happy, sad, angry, like the basics. So those are the tips that I would provide. And then also just have fun, because if you're not having fun, it can show through and then your audience can get bored because you're not having fun. So I really recommend having fun with the dances that you do, so that your overall video turns out great as well. Hi, can you please do a tutorial to your Own It dance? I really want to learn it. I'm actually really surprised about this because I posted my Own It cover back in like April, I think, 2017, so it's almost been a year since I put that video out, but recently it's kind of like gone up in like views and things, and I'm surprised that it's kind of like starting to pop up on people's like suggestions and stuff, I guess. But I've gotten a lot of requests to do a tutorial for Own It, and back when I first uploaded it I just said no, just because I'm like really bad at like organizing like the steps for dances and things, like slowing it down. So I originally said no, but then I did my Best of Me tutorial, which a lot of you guys really liked. So then I kept getting more tutorial requests for other songs as well. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do a tutorial for the dance, just because it's been so long since I've done that choreography, but if you guys really want it, make sure to let me know in the comments so then I'll know. But I'll keep considering it. It might end up to a no, just like how I ended up saying no to my youth tutorial requests, but If you guys are like super desperate for it, then leave a comment so then I can think about it a little bit more, and hopefully you guys will help me out with that. So that is the end of my Q&A. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I hope I can do another Q&A at some point, maybe when I hit 3,000, but lately my channel has been growing pretty fast, which I'm really surprised about, because when I first opened my channel, I think it took me 2 years to get to 200 subscribers, but then in like the span of like 3 or 4 months, I've gotten 2,000 more subscribers, so that's like crazy to think about. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and always watching my covers and things. I'll work hard to make better covers and hopefully come out with more covers in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next cover. Bye!